If you live in Arizona, in or around the Chandler area, and you're considering bankruptcy, you'll love this tip from Christy Thompson of ArizonaLegalAdvocacy.com.
Do I pay my credit cards or file bankruptcy?
I get that question more often in January than any other time of year, and in large part because we've just gone through a big holiday, a holiday that typically a lot of Americans spend quite a bit on. It's the seasons of giving. And unfortunately, you may not have realized or been aware of how much you've really spent. And then comes January, that month where you want to make all your resolutions and get back on your financial feet. And here are all these bills that are coming in. Be realistic about whether you can pay them or not. Sit down and calculate whether you have the financial means to pay these debts off within a year's period of time. If you don't, you may want to consider filing bankruptcy at that point and be realistic about whether you can afford to put yourself and your family in debt for an entire year in an attempt to pay this off. If you can't pay it off within a year, recognize that debt could go on with interest and penalties if you don't stay current, or if you're just making minimum payments. Given the interest you may be paying, you may never pay those debts off. So if you are looking to calculate whether you can afford to pay your debts, meaning pay your credit card bills that are just coming due, or considering bankruptcy, again, sit down with a bankruptcy attorney, discuss the type of debt you have, how much you're making in monthly payments, how much you're taking home, and be realistic about those things that just won't go away. A rent payment won't go away. A mortgage payment may not go away. You always need to have a roof over your head. Those other debts, like credit card debts, maybe that second car that's not so necessary, maybe that gym membership that's just not helping you out. Those are things that you need to look at and see, would these be wise to put into bankruptcy? So again, some planning for this month is always a great idea to bring yourself out of debt and to get yourself back on your feet.
Thanks, Christy. We appreciate you answering our questions. If you have specific questions for Christy or would like to find out more about filing for bankruptcy in or around Chandler, Arizona, visit Christy's website at ArizonaLegalAdvocacy.com.